Alright, welcome everyone. Hello Sarah, how's it going? Dwayne, Erica. We got John, who looks like he cannot make it live, but will enjoy the replay. How's everybody doing? I know it's a little bit later today, and before I kick things off, I am going to say thank you all so much for 2,000 subscribers. I am so excited that we hit that between last stream and now. So definitely means a lot. Super cool. And I guess it's just time to keep growing this amazing community, isn't it? So with that said, and hey Cody, welcome. Here we go, awesome trailer. Yeah, Dwayne. Good classic trailer for the Wilderheim. Never gets old for me either. I loved making it and I still love watching it. So yeah, today's gonna be an exciting episode, a very exciting episode. Last episode we did a lot of Mistlands fun, my brother and I. And I've been explaining the last couple episodes how we were going to be combining resources once we set foot in the Mistlands to ultimately work on the ultimate best endgame base. And that's what we're doing here. So first of all, check out this location. It's sunset right now. Just enjoy the view. It is such an amazing location. We're in the Black Forest right now, so one of my favorite biomes, especially when you get the sunset and the rays pouring through the trees like that. Dwayne, you're doing good, won't be able to stay for long. That's all good. That's all good. You can always catch the replay, and I am doing it a bit later like I was saying this time, so some of you people from the other side of the world will be able to catch me live now, and some of you may be either sleeping or going to bed shortly, so that's absolutely no worries. I got off from work early today, so I figured why not squeeze one in, especially having hit 2,000 subscribers. And yeah, so we're doing a bit of a later one today, but feeling pretty good. So yeah, with that said, let's go over this location just a little bit. We picked the Black Forest because I absolutely love the Black Forest. We just got some chats coming in. Abby K, how's it going? Just backed it up. That was a great intro. Yeah, thank you. Super awesome. So yeah, for the location, Black Forest. Definitely one of my favorite biomes for the lighting, the vibe. But guess what we have here? Plains biome. If you notice in the map, it says I'm in the plains now. So this is gonna be the farm where we can have our flax and barley. And we head right up in here, and we're in the Black Forest for the actual building itself. So, brilliant. I did not realize that on the map, there's a little plains nub that sticks out on the Black Forest here. And some of it was just underwater, so I've raised the ground in that little section a little bit to kind of prepare the terrain. We're naming this area Ravenwood, in remembrance of the very first log cabin we did in the Wilderheim series. So that'll be fun because it's in the Black Forest again. What time zone are you in? It's 9:30 p.m. for me here. For me, I am, well, the stream started at 7:30, 7:33, so I am in the Mountain Standard Time zone, or generic Mountain Time, I guess, but it's mostly Mountain Standard Time because generic Mountain Time would be mistaken for generic Mean Time, which is different. So yeah, in the mountains. Now you all know. And yeah, I guess in the Discord I try to put the time zones of my streams, but yeah, so hopefully some of you, it looks like, are able to catch it, and I'll try to do some maybe early in the morning sometimes as well. I know a few of you have requested to be slightly earlier since you haven't been able to make it. So yeah, we'll play around with a bit of that as my schedule allows for as well. But yeah, I've gotten a bunch of stuff prepared for our ultimate building in the Wilderheim. We've got the garden, which I moved up here. So this is the same exact garden that was in the sort of bigger village courtyard, which I just loved the design so much. It was amazing. It's like the perfect, like, 1/3 rule for the crops, for our turnips, carrots, and onions. So super great garden design. And let me go ahead and try to sleep so that it'll be day soon. I was working on the basement a bit and destroyed my bed, so let me grab a bed and a little roof and a little fire. It's 7:30 for you as well, Sarah. Oh, that's awesome. Not too far off. Alright, so I've got a lot of resources here that you notice. These are all the resources from our previous builds. My brother and I, like I said, combining efforts. So we just filled a bunch of black metal chests. These ones are resources. These ones are some of the metals. And these ones are food. So we moved all the food just so we have that while we're building to kind of get started. And then we've got our random Mistlands gear. And then I've got all of my personal chests with all of the armor and everything I've ever gotten in the Wilderheim series so far. And I'm just so stoked to see it all in one place and yeah, just to be starting the building. I'm really, really excited for what I have in store for you all with the builds here. So without further ado, we need wood, we need stone, which I got plenty of. Watch me just spend it all making fires and beds. That will not happen. Alright. So it is officially night, and it's a very foggy one as well, so let me do what I always do when I dig a basement and place a roof and a bed. It just works. How big am I building? That's a great question, and I will go over that in just a moment when I sleep through the night. We'll do a bit more, yeah, a bit more of a overview of how this is gonna be. I am going to be going pretty big, but not too big. It'll actually be slightly smaller than that whole village thing combined that I was trying to attempt to do, but it will be very well thought out. Lots of interior, great stuff, because I know we've been focusing on a lot of exterior things and lots of stuff like that. So this one is going to be combined efforts, the ultimate compact base. And now that it's morning, well, it's not exactly super compact, but very compact for what it will be. It will be entirely endgame compatible up to this point, and hopefully compatible even through Ashlands with this design. So the goal for this base is to take everything that I have ever learned from building, all of my best tricks, techniques, everything I've learned in my 1,000 hours of playing Valheim, and put it all together to make what I think will be the ultimate best looking endgame base. Gosh, I'm like so excited. So this is gonna be the floor plan right here, which I have just laid out again on this beautiful hill overlooking the water, so we can see both the sunrise and the sunset through the trees there. Some beautiful little islands here. Good hunting, relatively protected from the Black Forest. We do have the back section that is exposed to the Black Forest, but we'll figure out some defenses there, so it won't be too bad. But this will be the floor plan. We're gonna have a very similar floor plan as the endgame Plains castle that I made in the Let's Play series, and we're gonna have it very similar to that bigger village building that I was working on in the episodes prior to this one, which I am doing a tour on, so that will be a separate video coming shortly where I will just go through and tour that amazing base to give it justice, because I did finish the exterior of that section. So with that, we're doing black marble columns for all of the supports to kind of mix in the black marble and stone. We're going to be utilizing every resource in the game to make a beautiful looking base. We're going to be doing the pointy roofs technique, the chimneys technique from my chimneys video, and again, I've got specific videos on a lot of the important stuff here. So if you're more curious on like how to set up a foundation and a basement layout, I've got a video on that. Same thing for the pointy roofs and chimneys, and anything else that comes up throughout the build, just let me know and I will do a specific video on it. So don't worry, because I would love it to be easy for all of you to follow, because I've the floor in a little bit more. Start working on that, but with that, this section will be crafting. As you see in the lower level here, we'll have like a little, I guess, archway that'll go out to the gardens right here. And I love this garden design. It just really, maybe I'll do a separate video on this. It's very simple though, But yeah, it's just such a good, I don't know, seems to be perfect amount, especially end game when you're not trying to grind for carrots anymore. There's all these new foods that are a lot more important for most adventures, but for the basics, it seems to be the perfect amount. And not too big either. It'll fit kind of in this nice little courtyard area of what will become the building, and then a nice little path down here to the farming in the plains. So, yeah, a nice little spot. And right over there, across the water, that is where the other village was. So, that's, we're just moving it out, pushing it out a little bit to be in the better lighting. It's just so beautiful here. I always like Valheim for the graphics, that's for sure. The unique artistic style of them. So with that, I gotta go get my pickaxe. And we're gonna put this wood and stone back. I actually could use the stone, but I'm gonna be digging up a lot of stone as well, so I think we're gonna put it back for now that we have the fire and my bed. Grab the pickaxe and get going on this basement. It'll be very exciting. Currently playing SE, building a fleet of hammerhead ships. Ooh, nice. I haven't tried that game. I've definitely heard about it though. Yeah, I think as I said, for the next ones for this channel, it'll definitely be that Under Rock game that I did a video about. A very awesome game. Seems to be anyway, obviously it's not released. We'll see how it ends up being. And I think I also had somebody wanting to play Return to Moria with me. So we may add that to the channel as well, who knows. That's, again, not quite out yet, but it's supposed to be released on the Epic Games Store. Looks like a pretty cool game. But for now, we are going to live out the Viking dreams in Valheim. I have just loved this game so much. It's been quite awesome. Most of my 2,000 subscribers are from Valheim. All of the true Vikings. I think I did. I switched to Valheim not too long after I did the channel. I need you to make an ultimate swamp treehouse. Right on, Cody. Right on. Guess what? Right across the water there. I know you might not be able to quite see it from here. Hang on, let's see if I can get my draw distance level of detail very high and still somehow not be lagging. It looks like we're fine. Now you can't quite see it. It's like a little bit foggy. There's a swamp over there. Actually two swamps. One there and one there on either side of the Mistlands. They're relatively small swamps. I don't even think they have a crypt in them. But they will be perfect for that. Sailing distance from this base, and we will definitely do some tree builds, because that is another one of my favorite things to do. That's for sure. Absolutely love doing stuff in the trees. Space Engineers is awesome. April made it 1 year since I started playing it, and it already have 1,593 hours. Dang, that's awesome. Yeah, when you get that much in a game, you know it's good, so. Yeah, maybe I'll have to give it a try at some point. Always love survival building games and fleets and whatnot. I mean, it does sound pretty cool, that's for sure. Alright, so basement time. I am making slow progress, slowly but surely. And I think, let's try to flesh out this corner a little more. I also have the workbench and the forge. These will become the chimneys, but for now, they are being utilized as a crafting space so that I can constantly be repairing as I build. So I'm also taking endgame, like, playing aspect of Valheim into account with this. Of, like, you need the forges, you need the crafting, all of that comes first before the building, and these will be the final locations for them. So this whole base idea, I've taken all that into account, where you don't have to place like a million exterior sheds around your base for all of the crafting and everything else while you build. All you gotta do... Oh no! Ether rallies the creatures of the forest. Lovely! I have to fight the mobs in this world. I love the Infinity Hammer mod, so you can move the indestructible trees to the right spot. Oh, that's true. That is so true. That could be fun to do sometime. Try to spawn some of those bigger those swamp trees in a different biome and create like a fantasy build. That'd be pretty cool. Spawn some of those in the Black Forest, for example, and do like an Ewok village. Ooh. We'll have to do that in the swamp either way. We're totally doing like an Ewok inspired build. Something that's got like bridges between the trees, cozy little tree houses. Yeah, I'm super excited. Super excited for all that. Another dev blog came out today on the progress for some of the Ashlands and the Hilder's Quest update. So y'all can check that out if you'd like. I haven't done a video about it. I'll sometimes do videos about those, and if you guys like them, I especially do them, but some of them I'll kind of cover things when a lot happens. This was definitely a more minor blog, but still a lot of great stuff in there. So I'm super excited for this Hilder's Quest update. Favorite part is to make the world creative mode and start tossing blocks together till I get something I like. And make it a proper ship. Nice. Oh, you don't even have to spawn the trees, you can just mod... Ooh, the mod can just copy them. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, I'd have to look at... I'm sure like a lot of that stuff can be done with dev commands, but it would probably be tedious, especially for doing some of that. Well, that's good to know. I could definitely try to do some more like really creative builds as time goes on, obviously. That would be a fun thing to start doing. Just with dev commands and whatnot, like some of the other YouTubers just trying to do some cool, inspiring builds. That'd be fun. Everything I've ever dreamed of in survival, I could just like make happen. Alright, I think we are gonna have to remove this little rock. Let's see if I can remove it without destroying the terrain. Perfect. Alright, and this corner is gonna be a little bit tricky. Yeah, you guys can watch me do like every step of this build. So this little nook of the basement, as I said, I got done. This is gonna be like my little bed resting area. And the basement will be primarily storage. Maybe even a little tavern if we have room for something, but mostly storage. Would be quite good. Now I can actually host some of my ships on Steam Workshop. Ooh, nice. Dev command spawns aren't very accurate for placement. This is totally true. With the whole like hammer mod, you could definitely get more accurate placements. Yeah, with the dev commands, it's definitely tough. It is definitely tough because you kind of have to be like looking in certain areas for it to all work out. Hey Ara, how's it going? It's seriously taking so long to catch up to this point. Missing some live streams back then, and I'll try to go catch up. Yeah, no worries at all. Like I said, they're all there and they will be for a long time. So, but yeah, I'm glad you could catch live. It's been a while. Like I said, doing a later stream today, and some people new can make it who haven't been able to catch some of the past ones, so good to see you here. Alright, yeah, this is gonna be good. But the goal here is to essentially be... Well, let me just like try to show you guys sort of the floor plan, where essentially if you think of these black marble pillars as the corners of a square... Oh my gosh, is it evening already? No, it's just gonna be stormy. Okay, no worries. If you think of these corners like a square, we've got one square here in the corner, and then two squares here. So one square for those two smelters, and then one square for this smelter and the charcoal kiln here. So that's the layout. That is the floor plan. It's super simple, but trust me, I've got some amazing ideas. Just amazing. Yeah, like I said, we're combining like everything I've learned, and I've just got like a general idea of some layout stuff that I'd want to do. How did the waves get all the way up to there? That's insane. This is quite a hefty storm. This is actually good to take note of because it's storming, and this will kind of let me know how high the waves end up coming. But it looks like they're just barely touching the surface on the edges here. We've also got our portals set up. Elder, Eikther, and the Queen. So, those are right there. And we will have to, yeah, like I said, once Hilder's Quest update comes out, we'll be exploring and we'll take all the bosses out in this building world as well. Just so that we can start getting the current raids. Well, it looks like my farm will be good. I definitely, when the water's calm, it definitely looks pretty high up here. But when it's stormy like this, you can see that one wave still came over here. And it'll be nice just to not have it like submerged underwater all the time. I made that first mistake doing Valheim. I mean, it's not really a mistake. It's not like the water destroys the crops or anything. But you know, it just looks nice when it's not underwater all the time. So I like to build the farm just a little bit higher, but by the water is nice because it's very protected there. Hey, Charles. A tsunami indeed, yeah. I know, be an oceanfront here. We're gonna get some bigger waves. That'll also be kind of fun. Gosh, I cannot wait for this build. This location, too, is just everything. And right up the hill, we've got Haldor right up there. So we can just walk to him. Super easy. Anyway, I'm procrastinating on my basement because I'm nervous for this next section. But we got this, we got this. You ready? We gotta do a pickaxe here, and that brings us right to the edge of... Actually, let's take out this little corner section as well. It's a little tougher to do this in the rain, but it works. I can still see. So that brings us to where the ground is right at the edge there, and as I said in my basement tutorial, we want the ground halfway, like, back. We want it 1 meter back from the edge of the stone. So what I'm gonna do is stand, I'm gonna pickaxe the ground till it is right up to the edge there. And this will be slightly different from my tutorial on basement digging as well. We're digging the basement after we've placed the stone. So you can do this, you don't have to actually dig the basement and then place the stone. And you can do it this way and still get everything perfectly aligned. Then we're just gonna stand right next to it, but still aiming forward. And boom, there you go. 1 meter in from the side of the blocks there. And that should be perfect. That's always the toughest one though to do. Always that last, because sometimes you go too far, sometimes you don't go enough. But as long as you stand right next to it and aim forward, you're guaranteed to just kind of get half of a pickaxe instead of the full width. And that's exactly what we needed right there, and we'll need it on that corner as well. So I guess with that we can start working our way this way. I'm gonna do a lot of building in this episode. That'll be fun. And a lot of episodes to come. This will be a lot of fun. I always gotta come up and just check on it. See how things are. And just see the location. Even though it's storming, I guess it's kind of still a cool view across the stormy ocean. But like, one of us could just be chilling at the base here, doing some gardening and whatever, and you can see the other person out in the water fishing. I mean, it's a cool spot, that's for sure. And like I said, I've got the seed linked in the description for any of you that would like to literally replicate these locations for your base. I've liked it so far. I really have. Alright, so yeah, let's keep going out with this one. Digging basements are actually not, like... Yeah, I remember the first few times I played Valheim, I was the most fascinated with the whole terraforming thing. I thought that was so cool, because the only thing I had ever been able to do much terraforming with prior to that was Minecraft, and knowing that I could, like, do that with Valheim, it's a unique thing that makes it kind of fun. So I feel like a basement is just a fun thing to utilize the Valheim game mechanics to your advantage for some extra square footage on the house. But I remember the first playthrough I ever did, I was as scared as could be of a little grayling and stuff. Didn't know what was gonna come out at night. And this was before any stone was even a thing. This was like, or like some of the stone pieces were, but we were just planks. The mountains update wasn't even out. It was pretty rudimentary, but yeah, I did so much terraforming to protect that base. I mean, tons of moats and massive just platforms of land, so I kind of got good at it from the get-go, because it's kind of fascinating to me. Gotta head out for the night, Dwayne. See you next time. See you, Dwayne. Have a good rest. Thanks for stopping by for a little. Good to have you here. Yeah, part of me loves the Valheim storms though too. It's like, well, we don't gotta worry about them, we can just chill and build. So far it seems like we've been doing totally fine though, based on how close we are to the Black Forest. Since the Great Dwarves up there are kind of on a hill, they don't really want to come down very much. It confuses their AI just a little bit. And back here is, yeah, like I said, back this corner is going to be really the only section we have to protect. And I've got some ideas. You know, there's such thing as a ballista. Now, with the Mistlands update, you know, we could utilize that a little bit. Have some fun with those Grey Dwarves. And, yeah, once I start taming wolves, too, I could get some of those roaming around in the forest. Those will take care of them. Which my Loxes did last time, but they also took care of the whole forest, and not just the enemies. And now that I have the Black Forge as well, I think I could craft the black metal pick. And you know what? I think I've got the stuff for it. I'm not sure. Let me go check on that recipe. I think you need the Black Forge to craft that. Because at this point, you may as well get the best pick in the game. And I do have the Black Forge set up in a little shed over here. But I will bring it into the forge room once we get a little more finished on there. I just didn't quite have room for it. Black metal pickaxe. How do we not unlocked that recipe? There's no way unless I'm missing something. Because I need it for black marble, obviously. Or is it in the normal forge and we just had to like do something with Mistlands to unlock it? Maybe that's it. Just let loose 500 boar. That's definitely another way to do it, Cody. There's definitely another way to defend. It's like those are stone from being in the basement there. Yeah, is it in here? I don't know. It's black metal pickaxe. Oh, it requires the Yggdrasil wood. So yeah, it is in the normal forge. That's very expensive. But makes sense because I've got a lot of black metal to spare. So we'll make that soon. Yeah, normal forge. Okay, cool. I figured that out. That'll be good. And all right, let's dry off by the fire here and sleep. We can sleep out this dark thunderstorm here. I love how I got my fire just enough under the roof to where it's not going out right now. That worked out well. Still get a little bit of comfort out of this. And I'm also hoping to build the pillars up and kind of do everything I can to prioritize some roofing, obviously before interior work, because if I had to go and repair every little nitty-gritty thing on the interior constantly when it was raining, that would not be so efficient. So I might even do like a temporary wooden roof just over like sections of the house as I build them, because it's gonna be big. It's gonna be quite an amazing base. Probably many stories, at least 5, possibly 6 or 7. It's gonna be tall, very tall and very village-like, house-like, fortressy. It's gonna be kind of a best of all worlds. It's gonna be cool. 25 is cheap. Wait for them upgrades. Oh gosh. Why is it gonna be similar to like the silver sword or the Frostner stuff, to where it's like stupidly expensive to upgrade it? Well, either way, I have so much black metal. Maybe not enough, but I get so much black metal. And honestly, I haven't been picking much up lately because I just don't know what to do with it aside from black metal chests. And I definitely have plenty of those, and I need plenty of those, that's for sure. I've got a lot of black metal weapons that I really like, so yeah, I guess it's a good thing that they finally added something that uses a little more black metal to the game. Maybe they'll add decorative items or things. See how if I'm just like kind of stand next to it and face forward, it only does like this little half pickaxe thing? So we can kind of just like inch our way over. So there's another half pickaxe, and that brings us flush with the stone there. Then if we stand next to that, right there, and boom, halfway in. Perfect, 1 meter. All right, I'm getting too good at this. But that's good, because messing up terraforming definitely is expensive to repair. Uses a lot of stone to try to bring up the ground again. But that'll work out. We're getting there. Now we just gotta meet up this corner over here. Which is getting pretty close. We don't want to overdo the corners here. So that looks... Yep, there we go. So now it should be like a couple of pickaxe strokes. There it is. Here's our corner. And one more right on the side there. Check that out. How is there a... Oh my goodness. We got a log all the way down here. I have never seen that before. Well, let's go grab the axe and take that one out. It may have glitched down there when I was doing some of the... Sometimes I'll have like a tree log when I'm cutting down a tree. When the ground underneath it has been terraformed, it'll like glitch and just disappear underground. And I guess we found one of those. I guess they do indeed still stay there. They're just deep underground. Alright, so I've got my black metal axe in one of these chests. This is everything. There it is. Everything I've got so far. There we go. Got some nice sunshine today. And there it is. Taken care of. One more little pickaxe there. I'm wondering if we could sharpen up this corner a little. It's risky, but that's... There it is! Look at that. Not too far, but not too little. That's what I wanted. Alright, so there's the corner of the basement. Now let's level that little section out. Yeah, we should have... Yep, we're already getting lots of stone just from digging here. Oh, we do have a great orf. We got a great orf, a building inspector to go deal with. Oh, they are unhappy with the work. Oh, please, not the building. Bye-bye. I think my building is to code. It is to the Valheim code. So do not worry. Alright, I think that's all they hit. That looks fine. These will get weathered as they sit out here, but I kind of like the rusted fence look for the garden. Honestly, it adds a cool vibe. Yeah, let's keep doing the... It would be really cool if your scroll wheel could change the size of the leveling diameter of the hoe, or same thing with the cultivator. That would be a cool thing to add. Because when you're in the hoe or the hammer or the cultivator, your scroll wheel is useless on the mouse to like zoom in and out. So why not put it to good use and like make the diameter change on the hoe? That would be really awesome. That would definitely free up a lot of building opportunities when it came to terraforming. Ooh, we almost went a little too low over here. Alright. I'm glad I'm kind of leveling as I go then to not have to do a lot of terraforming after the fact. Alright, now that we're left with a lot of stone, let's go ahead and... Ooh, actually, you know what, guys? I think this, there's a mod for that changes the diameter of the hoe. Oh, that's cool. I might have to get that one someday. That sounds cool. Very promising. Yeah, so I'm thinking... What do you guys think about doing a... Well, okay, so this floor is going to be checkered as well. Or not checkered, but stone. I'm thinking two things at once. This floor that I'm standing on right now is all going to be stone, and the basement floor is going to be stone. What do you guys think of doing one of them like a checkered look? So like alternating stone and black marble squares for the floor. I'm thinking, yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think I should do that on this level with the forges and stuff? That might look kind of cool, but still maintain this normal stone perimeter. So like kind of start the checkered look inside of this stone perimeter. Or do you think I should do it in the basement? I feel like probably not the basement because most of this floor is going to be covered by chests, so you won't really be able to see that checkered look anyway. But that's a thought, so maybe for this floor? What do you guys think? It could be a cool way to use some more black marble, switch it up a little bit. I was thinking about doing that. I just wasn't really sure which floor to be on. But yeah, if this floor is covered by a lot of chests, it would probably make sense to make that floor the one that's checkered if you actually want to see it. Yeah, that would probably make the most sense, actually. I think I'll keep this basement floor just all stone. As much as I want to use black marble at, because it's all new to me right now, I also don't want to overuse it. And I think for the basement floor here, just the normal stone will be good enough. There you go. Got some more tiles going, and we've got lots of stone in the chest too. I'm just gonna start using up what we have right here first. Alright, let's get this little corner all dealt with. This is going to be the next little tricky part to finish it off. Upper floor seems good. Awesome. Yeah, I was thinking that could be cool. So yeah, definitely upper floor, not the lower floor if it's half covered by chests. And yeah, just having this stone perimeter, but then doing like checkers of the black marble stone, alternating that. That could look really cool. I don't think it would look too busy, especially once we deck out the interior. I think that could look really nice. It would be these 2 meter by 2 meter tiles. I wouldn't be doing like the checkered look with the little 1 meter by 1 meter blocks. I think that might look a little too busy. But with how big this base is, you know, I normally don't do the checkered thing, but with how big this base is, I think we're gonna do that. And same thing for the wooden floor as well. We're gonna kind of have at least one of the wooden floors, which will be like more stories above this one. We're gonna have that like alternating the wood grain, so it's kind of giving that a cool pattern to the floor. Since it is big enough, that might actually look really nice. I used it once and I forgot about it, and I'm remembering it looked really cool. It just had to be big enough, and this is definitely big enough. So I think we might utilize that. Alright, we're getting close here. Just keep it leveled off. And this basement here is the same, like the ground level here is the same ground level as the farm there. So that's just kind of how I got it consistent with that ground level is the same as that in terms of like if any of you are trying to attempt this build, since it will be the ultimate endgame base. I just essentially have like a hillside that I dug into to create this platform, and then we kind of did a bit of terraforming to make a little path here, and then kind of curved out the farm and the little plains nub that comes out here so we can farm flax and barley. And the level of the farm here is the basement level for the house. That's how I planned it out. So with that, yeah, we're almost done. Just one more little corner here, and we'll be on our way with some more stone. We can start getting all the walls finished of the base, the basement. And the basement is our storage room. So there you go. As soon as the basement's done, which is the first room we're working on in the house, we can get all the chests in and get our whole storage system up and running. Which again is a super important thing before building like an endgame base, is focusing on the storage system. So this whole build can be done just super step by step, and it's gonna be nice. I've done a lot of like memorizing of what I want to do for the build, so that hopefully the process goes a little smoother. And I think it'll all work out. All right, yeah, I dug a little bit low there. I think that'll be okay with the hoe, and then we can see where it ends up being. Alright, there you go. So flush with the stone there. Put this little half pickaxe stroke. Then we're gonna get up next to it. And oh, we gotta go take out the... Ah, come on! Oh no! I can't jump that. I gotta get a ladder over there too. Because this just takes forever. By the time I'm actually out of the basement and over here to defend my base, it's already destroyed. Come on, Great Orf, I'm not rested anymore. Come on. That workbench is not for you. At least the workbench, at least they're going after the workbench and not the house, though, so the workbench was definitely, they definitely worked. I need a dueling arena. Alright, Cody, you want to hear my plan for a dueling arena? Or do you want to see it when it happens? I've got a plan for that. I'll give you a hint. The Queen. The Queen's base is involved. Yeah, I'll just say it. I was thinking of turning the Queen's base. I know you can't build inside there, but with the multiple levels, I was thinking of having some cool duels and kind of turning that into a dueling arena, because you can't destroy any of the walls or staircases in there. You know, even if you whack them with a sword or demolisher, you can't destroy the main walls and main pathways in the Queen's base. And you're in the mist, and you have multiple levels and multiple stories. It's like a big laser tag system, but for Valheim, which could be kind of fun. I never really thought of that until recently. I was like, totally. And that's good. All right, keep jutting it out. 1 meter there. Needs to be in the middle of the ocean. I could do that too. We could find like an island and build it out, do like an obstacle course and a whole like fighting pit for Viking battles. There is a mod that allows you to build inside dungeons. I did know that. I mean, who knows, you know, maybe way down the road this series will turn into a modded series, who knows, or I'll do a modded series. Getting the better boats, maybe some more animals. Yeah, some other crucial mods, the plant everything mod maybe, just some fun things to spice up an existing playthrough, I guess. Alright, one more there. Yes! And a couple more leveling strokes here. Misty dueling would be cool. Yeah, my brother and I tried it, and it was, extremely fun, to say the least. We found a lot of interesting parkour moves and hideout spots in the Queen's base. And just another mess around world that we created. It's actually a lot of fun. We'll definitely have to do some of that. Alright, that is the basement. That did not take too long. We did all of that live, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Very happy with how it turned out. And we've got this 1 meter overhang of stone on all sides, all ready for the stone floor and walls to be put in. So I think we're only going to be able to do 2 bricks. Yep, that's all we gained the stone for. So now let's go deposit some stuff, and I did put the belt back on instead of the wisp light, so that I can carry all the goodies. I think I've just got a random, yeah, I've just got a, oh yeah, control click. I'm not forgetting. Also got some food. That really helped me when bringing all my resources over from the other worlds and putting them into these chests. Good old control clicking. It is amazing. Thank you for that from last stream. I cannot believe I was not doing that already. It's just, yeah, it is the best thing ever. So let's try to, okay, so we're carrying too much at that. Here we go. We can bring solid 3 stacks of stone. Alright, so that should be that. That'll work. I'll have to eat some more food. I don't really need much food, but having the stamina for building is definitely nice. But, alright, so watch how fast we burn through 3 stacks of 50 stone. It's literally gonna be gone before we even, like, get to there with the floor. It's nuts how much materials we go through doing this. And we're probably gonna need more than what we have there, but, you know. It'll at least get us by for a bit of it. Yeah, it looks like can we reach that branch? Yeah, we can! I always love it when like branches respawn in the house. I built a house at one point where if you find spots where branches spawn on the ground, they will respawn over a period of time, similar to dragon eggs and everything. And if you plan it so that the house, that spot where the branch spawns, is where your hearth is for the fireplace, then you can always like have like a little branch laying there, always ready for you to stoke the fire, and that was kind of a cool thing. So if you find spots like that where you find a branch on the ground, you can build your house around it and have like infinite wood for your fire. Kind of cool. Yeah, drag and drop would have been brutal. Absolutely. That control left click thing absolutely saved my life with those, and it was just perfect timing too. Figured it out. Yeah, there you go. We're already gone. 3 stacks of 50 stone, and that's where it got us. Granted, these bigger panels and stuff definitely take up a lot, but we've got a lot. A couple black metal chests full, so... Why am I dragging and dropping? There we go. So much faster. It is amazing. Alright, I'm gonna eat another blood pudding. You know, these are good foods, but I always neglect eating good foods when it comes to building, and if I do, it just goes a lot faster. So my stamina gets there a lot faster. And being rested would help. It is almost evening though, so we'll be able to get that rested buff here soon. Just for a little bit, obviously. Until we get some more furniture. It might be useful for me to place like a little core with log or something. Are we gonna be able to finish the floor with this? I highly doubt it. Yep, there, that's it. That was another 3 stacks of stone. We're getting there. This is gonna be a massive storage room. Massive storage room. But it's gonna look really nice. Always good to have plenty of storage. I mean, look at how many black metal chests we have just lying around of, like, extra resources from the other worlds. So, all of these, you know, we need a spot for them, and having a big storage room is definitely essential. Alright, here's some more stacks. Now that it's evening, I'm going to sleep. Maybe the fog will be gone in the morning, maybe it won't. Yeah, we've got comfort 4, so we'll get us by. And I think I heard another Great Orf, so we gotta go defend the base, do the usual. What I'm thinking for this section here is, I'm gonna try to, I don't know, it's gonna get some like diverger stake walls and do like a really nice, pretty looking defense. I don't want to do like weird moats or tons of unnecessary terraforming. I want it to really look good too, even if it means a little extra defense. Instead of stone, make those floors chests. Ah, you could, yeah. That's not a bad idea, especially since they're almost the 1 meter high here. I definitely could. I could like bring the whole floor up and make it all chests. Again, I think for the looks, I'll just do it stone. I've got some plans. We'll fit plenty of chests in here with the size of this base, but that's not a bad idea. I think I have seen that done before, but didn't think of it in particular for this build. But yeah, I mean, if you wanted the ultimate storage room in the basement, that would definitely work. Always amazed at how you have the patience to gather all the building materials. How many bases do you have now? So this base, maybe you weren't here for some, well yeah, because you're on some of the later episodes, or the earlier episodes I should say. The materials for this one that are in these black metal chests, like massive black metal chests just full of stone, full of wood. These ones are my brother and I both combined resources and tore down the first houses and the base that we built in this series to get the resources to kind of combine efforts and do this ultimate endgame base, because we kind of realized it would take I mean, it's going to take forever as is. It's going to be a very fun process, but yeah, it's going to take a long time. But it'll at least kind of speed some things up and get us off to a head start, just having both of us getting some resources, so that definitely helps. It's definitely all doable though. I mean, it's honestly kind of chill and fun, and I think the tar pits are honestly kind of the one thing that I don't like that aren't as chill and fun. You know, you gotta sail around, you gotta do all of that. I think for tar in the future, we're pretty much just gonna, I mean, once we've like built the base for little bits of tar here and there, we're just gonna kind of have portals to each tar pit. So when the growths respawn, we can just take them out, kind of like great ores, and get some passive tar that way. But that's what took the longest, to be honest. Everything else definitely wasn't too bad. And yeah, especially stone and stone's pretty easy when you have fully leveled gear, that is. But take a level 4 black metal axe and activate the Elder power, and you will be amazed at how fast you start gaining wood. It's pretty awesome. So it would be tough to create this base early game. That's why I'm calling it the end game base, because it kind of relies on end game tools to harvest all these resources, utilizing tar and black marble and all that stuff. So, and we were surprised at how much black marble we did start getting from the existing structures in the Mistlands, like the ones, like the one we did in last episode, just kind of dismantled with the stone cutter. Actually goes pretty fast. We got a lot out of that. All right, so I think for this, I'm going to, yeah, I think I'm gonna join that up right there and do something, kind of plan this out here quick. Let's put that, that'll work. Yeah, okay. And then I think I'm gonna destroy that and put that one there, and that one there, and that one there, so it looks more like bricks. That looks nice for the corner. Sweet. And then do this wall. I'm using these bigger panels of stone rather than doing like tediously placing all of these little guys, because like I said, these walls will most likely be covered by chests. They're in the basement, so they're not like best exterior lighting anyway, so I don't really care about the like castle look of doing something, you know, like this, like staggering all the little guys just to build a wall. It's also a lot more efficient on stone to use the big panels like that, but I am still staggering them because it still looks nice. Yeah, a lot more efficient on stone to do something like this instead of the like fast staggered all the little guys for the castle wall look. So I think we're gonna go with that for that corner. Oh, and we're out of stone again. Yeah, that went a little farther, it feels like, though, than the floor. Because if you're remembering, each one of these floor tiles is 6 stone. So yeah, 6 stone, and each one of these big wall planks is 6 stone, so it almost looks like they should be like, well, technically it should be 12 stone based on the size of them. You remember the time when I made a log cabin? Yeah, hell of a lot of core wood, definitely. Definitely a lot of core wood, and that was definitely more during the beginning stages of this series, that big log cabin. So that was again, because it was all wood, that was what we could harvest at the time, and a great good sized beginner build. But yeah, it's like once you got the tools, once you got the resources, it has been my favorite thing about Valheim since I got it, was the building. I love building survival games, so it's kind of my thing to have the patience for them. That's kind of my thing. That's what I enjoy over the FPS shoot 'em up games, which are still fun every now and then with friends or something, but not as much my style anymore. Alright, there we go. So something like that, and then we're just phasing these bigger stone planks into the corners there, because it's actually still less stone than doing little pieces, and it looks nicer there. I'm gonna do something like this. We should be able to finish this wall off with that stone that we had. And just like that. So there we go. Basement completed. The framing of it anyway, all the exterior walls, and now it's time to kind of deck it out. But I think I might focus on, ooh, that was a close call. Whoops. We're probably gonna have a lot of those throughout this build. Yeah, we're gonna have to get the feather cape. Actually, we have the black forge. So what does the feather cape need? Oh no. What do we need for that feather cape? Oh, the ether. That's right. I don't have the refined ether yet because I haven't made the refinery. I was like, yeah, we're gonna make that before we start getting too tall. Again, that's why this base will be much easier to do endgame. Trying to put all the ladders up there, and if I fall, it'll actually be okay because I'll have the feather cape. Well, that looks nice, and I don't have to worry about the stone rotting when it rains, so we can do a lot of stone work today. I think I'm gonna grab... Well, let's see here. Let me do a little more stone work. And then we could break out the black marble and continue these pillars up just a little bit. I think I am gonna do a back window here, looking out kind of at bush level back here. So I am gonna frame this out for a back window. I think it would look nice. Let's see here, something like that. And up one more. And we'll do arches coming out like this for this window. Similar to some of the other ones I've done. We're gonna do the same thing here, except this is gonna just remain open for the time being. Because it's gonna be a doorway. It may end up being a window out to the garden. Feather cape is the Galder table. Thanks for that reminder too, Cody. I would have gotten the refined ether and still not have unlocked it. So yeah, the Galder table for that. I'll have to make that as well. Again, more of those black cores, which are definitely tough to get. Ooh, look at that. We got a wisp coming out in the thunderstorm. I think I already had another chest there. Yeah, there it is. Start collecting some of those. Now I'll use them for the wisp torches. Those will be good. Alright, so I've put some filled one of these with black marble. That one's got still more stone and wood, some Yggdrasil. Here we go. Here's our black marble, so we can take some of this and start doing some more building. What's up, Mata B? Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. Mata B89. Mata Bay89. Mad respect for building legit. Thanks. I mean, I have a lot of fun both ways. You know, I love fleshing ideas out using dev commands and just like going all out with that. But it just always brings me back to really go all out, and there's a lot of satisfaction involved with building it all from scratch, you know, just knowing like all the work that goes into it. I also feel like sometimes my bases turn out better when I do it that way. They just feel like, a lot of people have commented, they just feel very lived in because I'm obviously having to think about like the legitimate playthrough of like, where do I want my forges, my crafting area, what kind of storage do I need, because I actually have to do all of that. And so they really feel, yeah, they just feel like they really come together nicely. And I always just like it, you know, I get a lot of inspiration from doing it this way. So yeah, it takes the patience, but like I said earlier, it's something I enjoy a lot. And I know some of you guys enjoy that as well. I know there's a lot of YouTubers that'll do all the dev command builds and whatnot. But yeah, it's kind of, ooh, look at that, I can actually jump from pillar to pillar because my jumping skill's high enough. Oop, did that work? Yeah, there we go. Nice. Did that? Oh no, I didn't quite get it snapped in perfectly. Start doing some block clutching. There it is. And a little corner piece there. And let's bring some of these up. See, these are only 8 black marble, which is still like not terribly expensive for the big pillars. So those are going to be the supports for the build, the major supports, and there will be iron beams running all the way up these. So I do have iron, I've got wood, I've got some stuff to get it started, but again, I'm just doing some of the stone work now. Since it seems like it's been a theme of thunderstorms for a while. Thank you, Odin, for all the thunderstorms, I appreciate it. My garden will love you. It already has. I used to, but I'm so bad at gathering the materials. For a terrible base seems wrong. Yeah, I mean, if you, yeah, you'll, obviously the more you work at building, the better you'll get. But I definitely, I guess I feel you. You know, the better I get at building, the more I am willing to put in that work, because I can kind of envision, you know, after having 1,000 hours in the game, I can really envision, like, what it is I'm trying to create with the pieces that I'm given, so to speak. And it definitely makes it, yeah, more motivating, but I definitely feel you, I guess, if it's like, if I'm starting out, oh my gosh, look at all these wisps. Ooh, nice. I suppose I may as well just keep getting them. That's the benefits of it, having it be rainy. Alright, let's grab a bit more stone. Again, ooh, nice. I can get 2 stacks of those. And now we're gonna start having to think about our scaffolding systems. Doing those from the ground up, which shouldn't be too hard. I think I've got some ideas how we could do some and not be in the way of buildings. So I think, let's see, let's go with those and create this archway here. Yeah, I gotta start being careful up here because not having a floor on the basement there is, when the sun comes out, I'm gonna make the floor here. And we're gonna do it the checkered. We're gonna do it checkered stone and black marble. I think that look could be really cool. Let's put that there. This one, and go on over here. And yep, I know I have a friend behind me. No, not the black marble. Although it'd probably take a million hits with a little rock like that to destroy the black marble. It's crazy how durable this stuff is. It has so much health. I think it is the most durable, one of the most durable resources. Definitely above stone. Alright, so now let's get this one here, this one here. And I think for this, I'm debating if I want a doorway or just a window. I think just a window. I'm not entirely sure yet with these, so I guess I'll just, I know this side I definitely don't want to be a door, unless I do want it to be a door out to the farm. I'll figure it out. I'll definitely figure it out. The wisps come in the thunderstorms. It's a cloud covering the sunlight. Yeah. It's kind of like being able to sleep during them and stuff. This is cool. We're getting a lot of them. Here it is. Nice. I never just like spent time collecting these, and it's cool to get some. I think the wisp torches would look really nice when used in the right spots. Yeah, this will not be a door. This will just be a nice little window overlooking the garden. I could do a little balcony, so again, I'm not quite sure yet, but I guess we'll see. This I know will not be a door. Because, well, oh my gosh, I keep saying that, and then I think like, well, what would I do if it was a door? I think that makes sense to be a door. And the one to the gardens might make sense. So I guess we'll see. Let me keep working on what I do know and what I do want so far. And this right here, again, this could be a door to go into like a stairwell down there. That's maybe why I want a door here. Can I jump this yet? Oh my... What a save. That could have been bad. Alright. Since I can jump across these, let's get over to here. And let's get this built up. I think we're gonna go with stone across the tops here. And I think it should, yeah, it should hold because it's touching the forge there. So we're gonna go with that. These are gonna have to be slightly farther back. I forgot about that. Okay, I'll make those tweaks. Oh, I hear some stuff. Paved path to hall door? Yep, we should create one of those. That would be a good idea. Now that we're kind of finalizing things, creating like a road system. What I'm thinking about that, I gotta find what's going on out here though. I heard some suspicious activity. I guess it's all okay. So yeah, what I'm thinking about that is that if I love this little mountain ridge here. So obviously I have the path, like these little paths through the garden. What I was thinking is where these come out over here, this little patch of land, I could kind of dig a path up the hill here to where we got like a little path that kind of winds on the edge of the hill so you can overlook the water. Similar to what we did in the first world with that log cabin there. So you can kind of walk along the water and then just slowly make your way up to Haldor, kind of along the ridge line here. And along it, we could have little campfires and little places to just sit and chill and overlook the ocean. That would be a cool spot for the path, I think. But yeah, totally. That's the whole point of why I wanted to be near Haldor. Not only for the trading, obviously, we need him for fishing bait, which is going to be essential in an endgame situation where fishing becomes a lot of fun. But just the chill vibe of hanging out in Haldor's base, I think would be a lot of fun. Alright, so I think, yeah, right now I'm gonna focus on, oh my gosh, this is terribly shaky. Ah! That one's gonna destroy. So I think I might need some iron on these. Yeah, that's gonna hold. Well, and I think my stone was stuck up there, maybe. Yeah, I might need some iron on those arches there until I get the... Oh, gosh, you found me all the way over here. That was the point of going into Black Forest, but I guess I was making enough noise. Come on, Death Skeeter. Thank you for the needle. There's a seed where you can fly over Haldor when you first start the world. You can fly over Haldor when you first start the world? Like Black Forest is like right there. Oh, right, because when Moon, or not Moonin, I get, yeah, the other bird that carries you in. Already have the trader discovered right when you get in. Suppose it's totally possible. It is totally possible. All it is just a good chance that Haldor is going to spawn. And yeah, you do cover quite a bit of land when you fly in on the bird. Alright, let's, oh no, I'm still wet. There we go. Let's work on the floor in the morning. And I've got lots of iron because all of our iron, the iron gets used up so fast. So yeah, we're gonna be needing more of that. But all of my brother Anna's metal, it's all in this chest over here. And I'm gonna, yeah, let's work on the floor today. Let's just get it done, because that'll allow me to not fall so much. So let me put some of my black marble back. I think, where was it? This chest back here? Yep, there it is. And grab a bunch of stone. Oh, you do have the seed. Ha, nice. Nice. Yeah, feel free to share it in the chat. That would be cool. Alright, so I need iron. Lots of iron. Not stone right now. I need iron. We gotta get some iron beams. I'll come back for the stone, I guess. Let's deposit that stuff. And we've got more deer meat for the food chest. Alright. Iron. We're gonna need a solid stack of it. We've got a lot. Yep, I know I'm carrying too much. Gosh, this is gonna take a bit. It'll take a bit of time. That and a stack of wood. Oh, or just 32 wood. It doesn't really matter since I can't, every iron beam requires an iron to do. So, okay. For the floor. My plan is kind of simple. I think the most effective way to use iron here is gonna be as follows. We're gonna do a... Alright, I think we're gonna do iron beams. Oh, these are blue because they are touching the ground. That's good. That's really good. I think I'm gonna wanna do an iron beam like into the ground though. So we'll have to see, but I think, let's see here. would make the most sense? Probably iron. You do need a raft to get them. Okay. That's no biggie, though. I suppose there are some seeds where Halter probably spawns on the main island, but... Alright, let's start doing this. I think I'm gonna do... 1, 2... And 1, 2... We're gonna bring this across. And same thing on this side here. We're gonna bring it all the way across. And, actually... Oh, I just thought of something else. Never mind, scratch that. I am gonna want those poles there. Let's start from this side. I'm gonna want to bring this all the way across. Because that way we can actually, yeah, that'll be good. That way we can actually get the stone on both sides of it. And yeah, because I think that would be better than doing like multiples running across this way. I think this will be nice, just like one long beam in the center. Although it might look nicer, it would look a lot more legit if we did them kind of crossing. So maybe I would do it crossing. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think. You always throw all the materials on the ground when the base is finished. Yeah, that's that's very relatable. I know we've kept a lot of materials because we kind of knew we were gonna be doing something like this, but yeah, once you like have the house, I mean, we've got the obliterators set up right over there. Suppose you may as well get some coal out of them, but yeah, sometimes it's not worth it. Yeah, it might look a lot more legit to have like cross iron beams instead. I'm trying to think of how to do this corner here. This corner is kind of a crucial part. So let me do that again. I'm just thinking, turning on my thinking process here. So what if I did that, and what if I did? Let's just start seeing how things look here. I need to do this like very carefully thought out because this is going to be very structural for the upper levels as well, especially if I'm going tall with this build. I like to place them so the iron beams are hidden in the stone. Yeah, I would do that as well, but I already have plans to put beams over them, so we're not going to have them show like that. We're going to take like normal beams or core wood and put it over. I do that anyway, so for me it doesn't really matter that they show. But yeah, if I didn't want them to show, or I wasn't like purposely putting beams, I would definitely phase them like into the stone, that's for sure. But I think I want like some beams to show. It kind of shows the support for the structure here. But I'm trying to put a lot of thought into what I'd want to do here. Because I could get away with just doing like one long beam running all the way across on both ways. One long one there and one long one going that way. I just don't know if that's gonna look very nice. I think it might look nicer if they go this way. If I'm having them showing, that is, like with beams phased into them. But I never really thought of that. I know I obviously want them over here. But yeah, we're gonna need lots more iron. Lots of iron and lots of wood. Ew, fishy. Hehe. Use dark wood so that I have to farm tar. I definitely will. We're going all out with this build. This will probably be the nicest looking build I have ever seen when it's finished and that I have ever done. I will not be afraid to get the resources that I need to do it, that's for sure. We're just trying to think of efficient ways to use resources, but we're definitely not gonna slack on them. We've got, actually, I'm just gonna take all of it. Can I split this stack and spool, or actually, give me like 6 of them? Ah, crap, still too much. And put 4 of them back. That just takes forever. We'll just get 15 each time. Yeah, I could have put the fishy back. So I know I need these iron beams, so what I'm debating is they may need to touch the floor. Or touch the ground, I should say. Like, phased in like that, but... Because that's gonna be blue. Is this green, though? No, that's still blue. And that's green now, but this one's still blue. Versus these versus... Oh, no, wait, never mind. That doesn't really matter whether it's phased into the ground or not. Yeah, that'll be fine. This is blue either way. That one's blue, that one's green. Yeah, okay, cool. As long as the bottom one's blue from being close enough, I think I'll kind of do it one up like that. So where there's a column, we're going all the way up. So like in the corners here, we already got one there. We're going up there. We're going up there. You'll see why in a bit. I know it's using a lot of iron, but that's what this build will use. Again, we're going for aesthetics too. This is gonna look really nice when it's done. So I think, yeah, we don't have one in that corner just yet. And then not in there. So let me do what I know has to be done first, and then we'll do what else I think I need. You don't think I need to hit the bottom of the basement? Yeah, I think we're fine with that. As long as the iron beam is blue, then it's gonna be strong enough. That's the goal. All right, I'm gonna take 19 of that. That should do it. Since the flooring under the smelters are blue, so yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like I don't even need to do the iron beams here. Yeah, I actually do, because this stone piece. Oh wait, I do see what you're saying. I technically don't. Well, I'm gonna just do it for looks, I guess. Even if it is covered, I just know that it's gonna be solid if I have the iron. Yeah, I don't know. That's true. That's a very true point, though. It touches the ground, technically. The ground behind the stone walls. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's yeah, because the stone walls are like phased into the ground. So, yeah, that's totally true, Cody. If I just have a free floating iron beam, so yeah, scratch this. If I have just an iron beam here, is that blue? It is green though. Is it any lighter green than this one though? It's really not. It's the same. So yeah, we don't need these. Scratch those. It's not gonna make it any stronger, and that can just be core wood if I'm putting that there anyway. Good thinking. Alright. Yeah, that will save us a lot of iron. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and go up with those guys when we need to. And otherwise, I do think I need a tie. I gotta tie into the ground somehow though. I guess I'll figure it out. I guess I'll figure it out. Vertically, you can start support at the top of the basement. Yes, I can. Yeah, yeah. That's what it looks like. Is that there's no need for these ones. I can start the supports there for the upper levels, and they're still green. So it's just a waste of iron to come all the way down. But I may need to like somehow tie into the ground, like destroy that stone and go into the ground with these. Does that help? Does that make this blue, or does that still stay green? Because every single bit helps in this case. That still just stays green. Okay, so that says that. We are going to, yeah, we're just gonna use those as the supports. I'm gonna leave this destroyed so that I can collect that iron when I start running low. So let's go ahead and destroy these guys. And let me think about a plan for the basement here. I mean, yeah, one long beam down the middle would definitely be the most efficient way to do it. The least amount of resources, that is. Alright, go ahead and destroy those. And these ones in the corner there. Because, yeah, those will all be core wood. Instead of iron. Did I end up putting iron over here? I don't think so, not yet. I already got the ones over there. Okay. So let's go ahead and do... If I do like one long beam going all the way down the center, would that look okay? That would kind of cross right here. That could still look okay. It doesn't need to touch literal ground, right? Just any piece that is blue and acting as ground. Asking for a friend. So, yes, that is correct. It will be green as long as it's touching any blue piece. The benefit of touching ground directly with the iron beam is that the iron beam is now blue. And then the iron beam on top of it is then green. So all you're doing by connecting to a blue piece is you're losing this extra bit of height by having the iron beam directly connected to the ground. So for these outer supports, rather than going like that with the iron beam, we're gonna go like this with the iron beam. So all the way into the ground like that, because that way we gain that extra meter of height because it's like sunk into the ground as itself. So that's the only thing that I will just be mindful of. Everything else though, yeah, as long as it's touching a blue piece, you're not really gonna, it doesn't really matter. It will still be structurally good. So yeah, we're just trying to gain every possible meter of height we can here. Because I've got some stuff planned where we might be going building limit. It might get tricky. But I think, let's see, for the planning here, I'm just thinking of what might look the nicest, because we're gonna see, you know, this is stone, right? This is all gonna be, it's all gonna be stone. Let me chuck this iron out there, so I can like get this and replace this this stone piece. There we go. And then we can, I'll split that or something. So what I'm thinking is, yeah, just what would look the nicest. Obviously, there's going to be a stone floor that's the checkered marble, black marble and stone here. But I'm thinking what would look the nicest to have showing for iron beams down here. Would it look really nice to have them like all going, you know, across like this? Or would it look nice to have one long one starting from the center going all the way across? Honestly, either one would probably be fine. And I may end up just doing one long one, honestly. Let's just do that. The most efficient on resources. That way, if you guys are trying to do this build, it's gonna be very, very easy to follow, easy to get the resources. So we're gonna do one long beam, and you'll see how I make the ceiling look nice. We'll do that right off the bat as soon as we get this beam down. And let's see. Let's do like lox pie for a little more stamina. There we go. So we're gonna do a cross here. We're gonna bring this beam all the way across, something like that. And let's just gather all of our resources here. Got one there. More iron in the corner here. There we go. Yeah, this is gonna look pretty good ultimately. Alright, time to repair. Where do Vikings go when they get old? Where do they go? I should be figuring that out, because it's probably very punny. Where do they go when they get old? What would be a Viking thing to do that would also relate to like an old person retiring? You'll honestly have to tell me. You'll honestly have to tell me. I haven't heard of that one. Huh. Where do they go when they get old? Alright, so we're gonna do something like this. or those do a little crosshatch there, and these, wait a minute. These do not need to, if there's 2 stone out to here, 1 stone, yeah, so these don't have to be here either. Alright. Just that. That is all we need for the support for our floor. And technically, I don't even think we need these beams. We're gonna go minimalistic. The nursing home. Oh, that's a good play on words. I like that. The nursing home. Alright, how did I end up with more stone in my inventory? I swear I didn't have that 4 stone from before. Maybe I accidentally destroyed something. I guess we'll see. But we are in need of stone now, so I can go ahead and put some of this iron back. There's more iron down there, but let's grab a couple stacks of stone here. A little bit of stone anyway. And start to do the checkered effect here. Well, let's sleep. Let's go and sleep first. And I'm thinking I'll do the stone. Well, yeah, it doesn't really matter because we're dealing with an even floor plan here instead of an odd floor plan. So the checkered effect will look good no matter where I place the first piece of stone. So I think we're gonna go ahead with the first piece of stone being placed. Let's go ahead and destroy the roof on that. Let's go ahead and place the first piece of stone there. Okay, so that one's not gonna hold, but it will hold once I get the black marble on. Go here. Looking good, gotta go study now. Awesome. Thanks for stopping by for a little bit. And yeah, I'll see you again once you come in the world. And here's some more wood. Come on. There it is. One more over here. Oh no, I'm carrying too much. Nice. Shoot. I'm gonna have to drop some of it. Gonna have to give it up. Alright, so will this be enough to hold that stone now that that's there? Yes! Alright, so that's the least amount of iron needed for this floor support. And this is going to work. Alright, let's get this going. Doing the full checkered pattern here. And let's go right there. And this floor does not need to be strong because there's nothing being supported on top of it, so it's okay that this iron beam here is yellow. All I need these iron beams to do is to just hold up this floor. That's their only job. And as long as the floor is held up and not collapsing, it's good for me. Alright, so we'll keep going at it with that checkered pattern. Again, this is going to be crazy expensive. That's, there's more stone. The stuff we dropped from before. And pretty soon we're gonna need to figure out, dumb bump. Yes, Sarah. I think I might be able to... Yeah, I can carry that out now. So this will work for our checkered floor. Now I'll go put this iron back, and we'll grab a stack of stone and a stack of marble, and we'll come back and we'll see how this looks. I think it will. I think it'll look good. Let's put that back and get some more stone. Another stack of stone and another stack of marble. Oh, I'm carrying too much again. This is the issue with all of it. I am going to keep the wood in my inventory. And I think I'll use some of that for the floor here. Technically, I don't need iron at all for this stone floor. I could just do wood. to be honest. Maybe that's what I'll end up doing. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that ends up working, but I might just do wood. Alright, how do we think that looks? That honestly looks really, really good. Only 4 black marble for the floors and 6 stone for the stone floors? Well, dang, black marble it is. That's worth it. Look at that, though. That looks really, really cool. It looks like a hand-carved stone dancing floor or something. That looks really, really nice, actually. Check that out, and then with some, like, soft lantern light, it just adds a little more spice to the otherwise plain stone floor. And then the crafting areas. Yeah, I think that's gonna look great. I really do. I like that. I like that a lot. Nice. Okay. So yeah, what I was saying before about just doing wood is, honestly, if I just do wood, like, I was thinking of just decking out these kind of like every meter like this, and if I do that, I can do the whole thing in wood, because that might add a cool look to the ceilings. Now we do have to get this fire out of here. I'm gonna start getting smoked out. So yeah, if I do that wood look, honestly, that could look really cool for the ceilings. The question is, how would that function for the chests themselves? Because we do have to think about that. And I could honestly just do one big spiral staircase in the corner here, but yeah, we're gonna do our staircase somewhere in this section. So we could already start right off the bat with some chests in the corner, this area here. So what I think I'm gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and trim. I do like the trim, like the idea of doing trim all along the edges here. So I am gonna go ahead and do that with the normal wood. Just kind of closes up that gap and looks really, really nice. So yeah, as we kind of get some of the stone and marble in there. All right, so let's go grab some more wood and some more stone and marble. Actually, just marble. That's what we have a shortage on right now. Yeah, this is already looking awesome, and that'll get everything in the basement protected, so again, we can go ahead and do that whole storage room there and not have to worry about any of it rotting, because stone also acts like a roof, which is nice. Alright, here it is. Some of those, and let's get up under here. There's that piece of black marble in the corner. There it is. Cool, and now let's get the wood. Oh, let's grab some core wood. I've got some ideas just to test if my ceiling idea is gonna work with the storage idea that I have for the walls. So I think I had another chest of some core wood, or some core wood and another wood somewhere. These are all stone, those are wood. That's wood, here it is. So let's just grab some of that and flesh out this idea here. So I think the core wood would just look really nice in all of the corners, just like that, rather than the normal wood. And it also adds more support. You know, why not? The core wood's blue all the way up to the top there, which is all the more bonus for the iron beam being right on top of it. I think it'll yeah, at least in the very corners, looks nice. Then we can take the normal wood and start to do the chest plan here. I'm gonna bring out those like that, those like that, and then this will come up to like that. And I think, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this. And we're gonna do the ceiling idea right here. We're gonna go ahead and do like 2 rows of chests and see if this legitimately going to work. So putting the dividers down and putting these up like that. And then for the front row, we are going to need, let's see here. Which way am I having the floor planks facing? I think this way as a general rule of thumb. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. And then we are going to need a little 1 meter pole somewhere, maybe just in the backs there, just to kind of start this off, right? And let's get a bunch more wood. Lots of wood. We're gonna need a little bit of tar and some black metal here soon too. Well, let's just grab another stack of that. I just want to see if this chest idea will work, because I think I've got a cool plan of how it could work out here. Alright, so there's that, and then we just need one more little corners there and there. Bring that top row out. There it is. Cool. So if I know these bottom ones will work, because what we're gonna do is just normal wood chests. I know it's not the most effective use, but you know, normal wood chests for the bottom here. For the very top though, we're gonna have the black metal chests. And the question is, if we can get a black metal chest up there without, and still have that wooden beam. And if that works, then we're good to go. So let me grab a bit more wood. And oh, I figured maybe control click also stacked them in inventory. There it is. Now they stacked. Let me grab a bit more wood. Oh, I'm carrying too much. Okay. Bit less stone then. And then some tar. I had a chest of some tar over here somewhere. Where is it? Here's a bit of tar. I think I also had, I think it's the one behind that one. Yeah, there's my tar. Alright. And let's, oh, we're gonna have to split this stack. It all it has to all be black metal chest. I would agree, but organizing normal chests for me is just a lot easier. Alright, let's try to walk over here and deposit some of this wood. Just because you have 2 chests per square instead of just 1 chest, which in my opinion, just again, it makes it a little bit easier for just getting things organized, because you have that many more options to place stuff. There can our black marble go. Alright. But yeah, otherwise I would agree, because technically a black metal chest is the equivalent of, like, what is it? 3 wooden chests or 4 wooden chests? Can't remember off the top of my head, but it is definitely a bit more space efficient. What we're gonna do is do this top row of black metal. It also just looks really, I don't know, it looks really aesthetically nice to have like a mix-up of some chests, but... So we're gonna have this top row be the black metal. The thing is, see, I can actually fit some black metal, so we could do the whole thing stacked. Alright, how much is the black metal one? We have 2 really wide rows versus a wood chest, which I think is literally just that. So I think a black metal chest is literally 4 wood chests. Or the equivalent of 4 wood chests. Yeah, you're kind of right, Cody. With that, with those numbers the way they are, yeah, you're kind of making me want to do a lot of them black metal chests. You know, maybe I'll do every other. Oh, I've got a cool idea of how I could spice it up. I could do like every other row, kind of a thing, and that would still be way more storage effective than just doing a normal chest, but it would just it would make it look kind of good too. So let's go ahead and put this. Alright, this one is just giving me OCD by not being centered. We're gonna go ahead and try our best to center that. Oh, we're gonna need the black metal. There we go. Yep, that's true. It should be a lot of the black metal chests because they do hold a lot of storage, and they fit stacked on top of each other like that. Like, just barely, but they do. They fit, and they can officially be placed and opened even after the whole framing is in place. So yeah, I do like that idea. I do like that idea a lot. And, yeah, let's do something along these lines. Let's actually just come straight out with the wood, kind of like this. We don't need any in the very corner there. Although we might want some just so that it looks consistent and nice. Something like that, and then these guys, like I've got it on the floor there. Yes, the ultimate endgame base does deserve the best. You're right. You are right. We will give it the best. All the black metal stuff. Let's do that and that. I think I already put them on the second. I did not put them on the second row. Right there and right here. Alright, and then this, well actually I don't need them. Why am I doing these in between? Do I need them in between? Alright, I'm trying to think this out. We need to think of the ultimate storage solution here. And with this being the case, I actually don't need any iron at all, because we can continue the entire top of all of this in, yeah, with normal... You might even be able to use core wood. It might look really, really nice, actually. And the holes between the chests should actually be... They should actually be core wood. That would look really nice, too. I'm thinking the dark wood, we'll definitely bring some dark wood in, but I'm thinking on the upper levels that might look really nice. Although I'm not sure. It might look simpler and nicer just to have... Yeah, I think I'm just going to do the flat beams. They look good for chests. I may rethink it after I upgrade that pickaxe. For what? Doing, harvesting stone? Or getting all the black metal? Yeah, because I'll be able to, yeah, because I need a lot of black metal to upgrade the pickaxe. Yeah, that's true. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of the most efficient way to kind of place these chests, and I'm thinking I don't actually need any of these. I think it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a waste of wood and instances. Again, we're trying to cut the lag. We don't need beams placed where you're never gonna see them, right? Go retro, all wood chests filled with black metal. That would be quite a statement. That would be kind of funny, actually. All right, so let's get those wood. Where are they? Come on, get into my inventory. Yeah, they'll get in there someday. And then the ceiling, I guess, is going to be... Yeah, the ceiling is going to be the full-out checkered style. That's all good. Okay. And welcome to the stream, also, Third Side to Story. Good to see you here. New faces, or I guess new profiles. Always good. So yeah, we're just gonna stick with this. We're gonna destroy this beam here. Don't need that. And yeah, we're not gonna do any sort of hidden stuff. So no cross beams like this in between the chests, because we can use, if we're going black metal chests, we can use these beams here to center them, and we don't need yeah, we don't need any of these extra beams just being hidden back there. Even though I like the look of them, we just don't need them. They just do nice shelves with the chests on them. Oh my gosh, 115 black metal to max out the black metal pick? Wow. That is a lot of black metal. A lot of black metal. Dang, that's crazy. Let's go ahead and destroy these guys as well. And get some more wood from them. There it is. Got that wood. And now that we have the best place, we don't need them anymore. That little guy down there, maybe I will be able to have access to. There it is. Right there. Alright. And we can get these pieces of wood by coming into here and getting this one. There it is. And spamming E. Yeah. E. Oh, I'll get it at one of these points. It's probably just making you guys dizzy. I literally have a ladder right here. Is that gonna help me? I will get that piece of wood. I am determined. There it is. Those pieces of wood, I guess there's a few. Yeah, that is a lot of black metal, but we'll get there. We'll get the black metal. I'm not worried. There we go. Now we're back to kind of square one-ish. And because it's late evening again, I know it's like underground, but even the basement is a lot darker when it's night, so... Oh, I don't have any stone, okay. Let's grab a little bit more of that then. Again, I could have just used control click. Wasn't thinking about it. I guess when it's one big stack, it's fine, but... There's the other wood from before. And let's, we can destroy these wooden pieces now. Because, I already have the floor in place. And that'll be the little campfire. Alright, this is going to look amazing. I'm really excited for the storage room here. It'll also allow us to get all our resources moved inside, all in organized chests with signs on them. Which is definitely a game changer when building and collecting resources. Not just having piles of chests outside the building site, but actually moving them inside. And I'm super happy that with this base design it can happen in the early stages. It's always really good. Yeah, I agree. Doing a lot of black metal chests would be the way to go. It's not like they're stupidly expensive either. They're definitely doable. Alright, carrying too much with that. We'll just use up some of this wood here. Alright, so yeah, I like the framing up top there. And I'm thinking for the ceiling, we're just gonna go like all out, like this type of look, and destroy the iron beams, because I can destroy that and place that, right? And this will hold up the stone just fine, and we don't have to use the iron for that, because there's a lot of other things I'm gonna need this iron for. Just built a base using your steep roof. Really cool innovation. I like it. Awesome. Yeah, I'm glad to have you here from that. That's good to know. Yeah, I'm glad you were able to follow along and create an awesome base with that. I definitely, I just love the look of it. It's like if you do it big enough, the Christmas tree effect, as I said in the video, it just kind of goes away and you don't notice it so hard. And yeah, I just thought it looked really cool because I had always been wanting to make a steep roof to kind of give that like fisherman's hut, pirate hut, fishing hut vibe. And I think that definitely looked pretty cool. So this looks nice. This is a cool way to kind of break it up by putting beams here. Kind of just in between every seam of the stone. It creates a really cool like roof look, and it looks like every plank of stone was placed down into some wooden beams, which looks a lot more legit, doesn't it? Rather than just having them like floating like that with an iron beam that you can see, I think that looks really cool. And yeah, we can just totally eliminate this iron beam as we kind of move along. I like that idea a lot. Just gonna destroy those and slowly like replace them really quick with the wooden ones. And that should hold just fine because they'll be connected into every segment here. It'll be good. It looks fantastic, built on a peninsula. Ooh, nice. Yeah, the building location is everything. That's why for this ultimate in-game base here that we're doing, I mean, this is like my dream location. Sunrise, sunsets, right out over the water, in the Black Forest for the house itself, and then we've got a little nub of plains sticking out right there that's gonna be the farm. So we can actually farm everything we need. It's, yeah, location is everything. It really makes or breaks a build, and it just, you know, kind of has a lot of say on how fun you have when building it. It's like having a really nice location that you can have that's got really good lighting, especially if the computer can handle it, you know, if your graphics card can handle it. So Valheim definitely has beautiful graphics, that's for sure. Yeah, this looks really cool. I mean, what do you guys think? For a ceiling like that, that honestly doesn't look bad. And we probably, yeah, we could do them core wood as well, but I don't think core wood would, I'm not sure actually. Let me grab some core wood. Let's just try a few things here. While we're at it, may as well. Let me put the tar back. And the iron back. Don't need that for the iron beams. Black metal. And core wood. Let's grab some more normal wood while we're at it. Looks good. Awesome, thanks. Yeah, I think it's gonna turn out pretty well. I think that looks kind of legit to have like the wooden pattern down here for the ceiling of the basement tavern area. Just because it looks like it's legitimately supporting that stone really well. So for these beams, I don't think that would look so good. It would come down too far. Because it can either go there, or it can go down here, and it would have to go down here. Yeah, if I did a square that was like these guys, so if I destroy those, for example, and let's just try this. Just to see how it would look in case I want to change. Yeah, that wouldn't look good. Never mind. Alright. Yeah, we're doing the normal beams here. And it also, yeah, it would also make the ceiling look a lot shorter, and we wouldn't be able to access our top chests here, so let's do it that way. I could place 1 meter floor pieces to make a smooth roof. That's very true. If I wanted, yeah, if I didn't want it to be, for like other roofs to where you don't have to see this like little, yeah, the little cross member piece that's on the bottom of these. That's very true. I think I'll try to, again, we're trying to be not conservative with building pieces, but with how big the build is, I don't really mind seeing those cross pieces. With a smaller build, I would totally agree, I would do that. It would make it look a lot nicer. But for bigger floors, I've got some cool ideas of how to make it look pretty good. Also a lot less instances if I use bigger building pieces. That's kind of why I did the walls of the bigger one there. Not that lag is too much of an issue, but it's gonna be a good sized build. And maybe for some of you where lag is more of an issue, it would help out a bit. Looks good, will look better once you get the lighting in. Yes, definitely. Lighting is everything. Really is. In real life and in Valheim. I do a lot of filmmaking on my other channel, or will be doing a lot more filmmaking in the near future as well on there. And learning about lighting, you know, you could have a very cheap camera and make it look super professional just by having good lighting. It's very true. Alright, let's kind of line those. Again, I'm not quite sure what I want to do staircase-wise over there, so I'm not going to come over too far here. But I know I want this entire wall here to be all chests, so we're going to go ahead and build this up. Yeah, this is going to require a lot of wood, but wood is not my concern. I've got plenty of that. And these will, yeah, what I'm thinking that might make it look nice is, yeah, like black metal, normal chests, black metal, iron chests, black metal, normal, like alternating kind of like that. I think that could look really, really nice. If the iron chests can stack like that. Actually, I'm not sure if they can. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think the black metal can, but I don't think iron can. I could put the iron one on the very top of the normal chest row. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, having more black metal chests than not will definitely be solid for the storage, that's for sure. You use the trick where you smash the blue, green, and normal torches together to create the white light. Yep, I have definitely done that. It's pretty cool. I definitely like doing that. I think for this, we're going for a really warm light look, but for like the crafting area maybe or so. I mean, yeah, it kind of depends on the look that I'm going for. Again, I feel like the cozy, warm feel is definitely going to be prominent in these builds here, but so I'll probably be using a lot of lanterns because especially in a bigger build, right, yeah, we're gonna have to bring those there. In a bigger build, not having to constantly be refueling torches is really nice, and not having all the smoke. So I'm so happy that they added the lanterns with the Mistlands update. That is a massive game changer, and just they look so nice. Yeah, they don't give off quite as much light, but they definitely give off enough, and it definitely is a cozy vibe. You've never tried it? Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily make it like a ton brighter. It's more of just it changes the color and the feel of the light. Because yeah, you might think it like looks a lot brighter. It's more just the style of the light, the quality of the light that changes by doing that. Alright, so let's destroy that, put that there, and let's just go ahead and get rid of these iron beams. I have much better use for this iron. Oh, and our hammer broke. Blue iron standing torch has a nice backlight on stone. It definitely does. It's definitely, I think I'm going to be using a lot of that for this level with the forge and crafting area. That's for sure. It looks super nice. Alright, we'll repair those things and then just place a bunch of these, I guess. And hope it doesn't rain. I really hope it doesn't rain. We had a bunch of days of thunderstorms, so we're just gonna hope that as I place this, it's not gonna all get rotten. I always forget torches need fuel because I have a mod for that. Oh, yeah. Yep, when you actually gotta go around and fuel every single one of them, especially when they're in weird spots to get to, like at a roof peak, putting a lantern there, man, it just makes it look so nice. Alright, this is looking good. I'm just hoping that, let's go ahead and eat up again. I've got enough food for a bit of building. Alright, now we're gonna need the stamina. And I love that you can hold the lanterns too. And I love that there's the lantern poles, lots of the variations of them, because I think I want to put some of the lanterns in the garden too, as kind of just a warm light at nighttime out there that, again, I don't have to worry about torches needing to be refueled or any of that stuff, which will definitely be nice. You'd go insane. Yeah, me too. I've tried big builds where the torches, and I can't keep on top of getting them to just keep on being refueled. Yeah, I've got the resources, but it's like the whole Valheim day in and of itself just going around to every torch and refueling it. So it's kind of nice to be able to just, yeah, to be able to not have to do that, because I love having the lighting, but it definitely takes a lot of work. That mod and plant everything mod are hard to resist. Yeah, the plant everything mod I've definitely thought about. I've had some suggestions to bring that into this series as well, once I'm done with these builds, just to add a lot more to the landscape, because, you know, yeah, it would look really, really clean to have like bushes and little ferns and trees, and you can really do an elaborate landscape, which could be kind of fun. Alright, here we go. We're almost getting there. Kinda looks like a big trellis right now. That's what we're going for. And that side's already done. Sweet! Alright, time for stone and marble now, and we can finish off that floor. Actually, I should have used up this wood. That's what I'm gonna go do. I should have used it up building chest frames instead of putting it back. So, let's see here. I'm gonna put these. And... boom, boom. Boom, boom. Yeah, we're just gonna line these, at least these back walls. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here. I could line these ones too. Have a double aisle of chests. That's what I would do. But I'm debating, because this might be like so much storage. We'll see how it all turns out. Because we definitely, you know, we could utilize the other space better. We could do like a nice little cozy tavern down here or something if I don't need it all to be storage. We'll see. You know, maybe the ether refinery goes down here, or maybe it goes up on that level. Not quite sure. So we'll definitely start by just lining these back walls. Then we'll see what we're left with once I get the chests in. Yeah, we're definitely making lots of good progress today. This is getting there. Alright, what are we at wood-wise? Almost used up a stack. Alright, let's get one more of these rows down and we should be getting close. There we go. I'm happy with that. Yeah, we can go get some marble and stone and fill that in, and then we don't have to worry about anything rotting if it rains again. I'm like kind of in a rush to get that bottom section filled in. So let's grab some of that, and I think, yeah, black marble is back there. Grab 50-50 and go for it before the next rainstorm. Yeah, this will totally all hold up. Don't need any iron. That's a good, I know it's like, yeah, it's dark. Oh, now it's actually getting green again. It's because these are all connected. Yeah, that's totally holding. It's dark orange because it doesn't have the iron, but I'm not too concerned. And by the time I get the stone in as well, it may actually support it more. Like once I get some of these in, it might all start getting to be green again. Let's see, did that make these green? No, they're still orange. Yeah, no biggie. Again, I'm not building any pillars on top of them, so I don't really need that structural support there. Just enough to hold the floor up. And that's what that is. And no sense putting iron beams and phasing wooden beams into them, because that's just adding unnecessary build pieces. Those side pillars, those big black marble columns, are really where my support is going to be. Those are very crucial. Which is why I'm also doing them out of black marble, because it's a 2 by 2 meter block instead of multiple little stone blocks staggered. So it really it'll both add to the support and just look nice. Gives it a bit of a simpler look, which honestly I'm gonna need based on how complex this base is gonna turn out when it's finished. There we go. Almost done with this floor here. And then I'm gonna adjust the crafting, or these smelters here just a little bit. Alright, that looks amazing. So good. Yeah, check that out. It's like modernistic, yet it's such a vibe. I love that. Alright, so let's get some of this stuff figured out. So I'm gonna get a stone arch here. So that's where that's going. I'm gonna get a stone arch here. Oh, I'm missing the requirement already. Alright, well. That's, it's okay. Let's go grab some more stone. We can put the black marble back, though. There it is. Could also sleep again soon. Man, that is looking so good, though. I love that. I love that look. That like shimmery, like especially once I get the lighting done, the way the black marble reflects the light and the stone doesn't. I also just love that. That contrasty look there, it just looks so nice. So we're gonna go on with these ones here. Oh no, I can't get those. Oh darn. I could have sworn I've had those stones be supported before. I'm not sure why. Not sure why these ones are supported, but these ones just fall down instantly. It's the same thing. It's touching this, and that one's touching that too. That's so weird. I don't understand. I don't understand that. Okay. Well, either way, that's enough for me to know how far back to put some of the stuff. So let's destroy missing required crafting station. Oh right, because that needs the artisan table that I had. Destroyed that one. All right. So we can get these ones because I wanted these smaller forges, or these smaller furnaces to be slightly farther back. So just something like, yeah, right there before it kind of glitches out, where it's kind of sort of 1 meter back. That looks really nice, and it's not gonna. It's fully buildable there too. And then yeah, I'll do the same thing with this one right here. Destroy that and place it just barely there. Place 2 really quick. You think that'll work? I think it won't fall down. Maybe that's what I done the other one. Let's try that. Oh, it's going down so fast. Hang on. Yeah, I can't even. The instant I place it, it goes. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to. I think if I get wood across there, so the next step is to do a dark wood rim around the inside here, and that might be enough to hold it. And I'd like that to be enough to hold it without having to like, yeah, without having to redo. Yeah, it's so weird why that one's holding, this one's not. It's like the same design. Huh. Interesting. Well, that's no big deal though. It'll I'll get it to work. Maybe it has to do with the fact that this is blue and these are green. That might have to do because that's touching the ground. That might be what's doing it. Is that this is blue and that's touching this arch right here. I think that's what's going on. Yeah, because the charcoal kiln sits into the ground a little bit. That would probably be the reason for that. All right, let's go ahead and sleep. And then once we get a little bit of daylight, we can check on the next steps that would be done up there. And the time definitely does fly. It's getting late, so we'll be ending the stream up pretty shortly here. But we can just reflect on what I've done. Yeah, I definitely might need to do the iron beams there, Sarah. That's true. Yeah, I'm hoping that maybe what I've got planned for like a dark wood rim might help that a bit. So I guess we'll see. I could go get some dark wood stuff, but let me fill in some of these little last pieces here. So we'll do those ones. And this, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have this be a door. It just doesn't make sense for it to be a door. I'm gonna have it be a window though, but just not a door. Alright, cool. That used up some of that stone. And yeah, so I think the next step really is to do, or no, we're not doing a dark wood perimeter just yet. Not just yet. That comes after. So let's see here. What we are doing is dark wood around the perimeters of these marble columns, but I think I need to bring those up another. Yeah, I might need to bring those up an additional block, I guess. So let me grab You grab some more stone and some more black marble, we can go ahead and do that. I've got 2 wood, which I might need some more of that, to make... There, that'll be enough for a couple ladders, so I can reach everything. And some black marble. Perfect. And I think for these supports, in the meantime, again, we're gonna figure out our staircase. I'll try to plan that out, and I have that ready for next episode. But this is a good spot for scaffolding that's out of the way for the time being. And that should be able to go over there. And there. Oops. There it is. Okay. Then I can do these pieces. And some arches. Oh, whoops. Just blindly walking backward. All the beauties of building. So yeah, what I'm thinking for staircases, let's take a moment to plan this out, because the staircases are a big, they take a lot of planning, obviously. So I'm thinking for those, gosh, this is looking so nice. So spacious, we could just roll the cart right in through this entry, be able to deposit all our ore, get smelting, have some chests on this wall, and be able to head right down back here. So that's the question now. The staircase to go down to this level. I'm not going to use the spiral staircase till we start getting higher. So the last few stories are going to have a spiral staircase because they're going to be smaller. But for these ones, because they're so big and they're so squared off, we're going to use the normal, we're going to do a stone staircase from the basement up to here, and from here up to the next level. And the question there, yeah, either stone or the ladders, but I'm thinking stone. We may as well just make it luxurious, right? So you don't have this, like, bump, 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 bump. You just walk up it nice and smooth. So what I'm thinking is we can either do the staircase here, which I probably don't think, given that the charcoal kiln is right here, it kind of blocks some floor space there. So I'm thinking this little area could be a perfect spot for the staircase, to where it kind of comes up here and then goes up here as well. And I think that would, yeah, that would honestly probably make the most sense. And I can obviously put some storage underneath it and whatever needs to happen there. But I'm thinking we're gonna need to go kind of two blocks up to where, if that's like our halfway point, then we can do, let's see here, what would make the most sense in this case. We want the last stair to be up there, that would come down there, that would be there, this would be here, and that's too far to be in the pole. So yeah, we're gonna do this here. We're gonna put that like that, and we're gonna go like that. And this will allow us to kind of fit some chests underneath the stair. Oh, of course, we're missing one stone there. Oh, here, if we destroy this, it'll give it to us. There it is, just that section. Oh shoot, we want this to be one more. That's already 2, and that's gonna end up being, oh, let's see here. What would make the most sense for a corner like this? For a little corner stair. We'd probably want it to start, alright, here, this is what would make the most sense. It would make the most sense to bring it back another, section, so something like that. And we're just going to, here we go. Like that. Destroy the black marble. And yeah, we're gonna need more stone for this. But that would be a better plan, is to bring it up like that. And then go up, and then one more all the way up top. Because this right here, if I'm not mistaken, that's 1 over. Yep, that works out perfectly in terms of not quite being in the way of the pillar. And this would essentially be just the edge of that chest section. And that doesn't look bad at all. That's kind of a good spot right here. And then we'd have another staircase that would end up going right on top of it, with the first stair starting right here, and that would wind up to that level, which would be up top there. So yeah, I'm thinking that's going to be the plan, or at least some sort of like stacked staircase in this corner here, just to get up to the floor that's going to be above this one. Then we could start talking about spiral staircases or whatever we end up doing there. But with that said, it is now getting late, as I said, and I'm going to wrap that up so I can get to work tomorrow. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Glad I could sneak another one in tonight. Thank you so much again for 2,000 subscribers. It is just super amazing, and I so appreciate all of your support. It's been such a fun journey. I definitely cannot wait for more to come, though. This build has a lot in store for us, and I think we got a lot done today. We got the whole basement finished, and even a lot of the chest framing done. So it's just a matter of kind of filling this out with some of the chests. I'll figure out what I want to do there. We will, yeah, just figure out the stair situation just so I don't get caught doing tons of scaffolding and then be on floor number 6 and realize, oh shoot, I don't know where I want to put my staircase. So we're going to figure that out. We're going to get this situated with the arch and just, yeah, get that supported how it needs to. And be ready for next episode to, yeah, start thinking more about either decking out the basement a bit or starting to get the next floor done and some more of the pillars. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for joining, and have a great night or morning or rest of your day wherever you are from in the world. Do be sure to subscribe as always, and comment below if there's any other pieces of the build or whatever that you would like to see more specific tutorials on, kind of like the pointy roof or the basement or the chimney or things like that I've done in the past. And with that said, join the Discord server if you would like to. I'll notify you guys before I live stream and everything there. Also just a fun little community to be a part of. And I will see you in episode 41. Cheers, everyone.